Hello, I'm Bill Reynolds. My passion for Star Wars began back in 1977 when I saw the first movie and saw it 60 or 80 times after that in that same summer. It was truly unlike anything that had come out before. Amazing. Still, to this day, Episode 4, as it's called now, remains one of my favorite amongst all the movies that they've produced. Honestly, Rogue One is my absolute favorite right now, but, I digress. My involvement in the North Ridge and specifically the Bison Star Wars night started in 2011 when I was invited by one of their members, Anna Swanee, to help their members work on their fight choreography. They just wanted the opinion of a martial artist and would-be stunt person to just help them develop exciting choreographed duels. And while I was there, very shortly they said, "Hey, would you like to be in the show?" And I was like, "Sure." And they said, "Well, would you mind if you died? Because we need a lot of Jedi to die this year." That was their 2012 performance. So I said, "I'll give you the best death ever," which, by the way, my good friend's kids later said, "Uncle Bill, that was the best death ever." So when I brought that home, exactly what I wanted to do, and little did I know that I would get completely just wrapped up in the idea of being able to bring these stories to life in a baseball stadium. I've been doing it ever since. Mainly that, just enjoy the live show most of all. But I guess my favorite memory, despite all those great choreographed duels throughout all the years, my favorite memory is actually from what they call the concourse, the inside of the stadium, where prior to that show, we mingle with the crowd, and anybody who wants a picture with us can get one for free, or they can make a donation towards Compass House, which is always appreciated. And in this particular memory, my very first Star Wars night, 2012, I was wandering by myself. At that time, I didn't really know hardly anybody, and I wasn't asked to be a part of any kind of group, and certainly I don't portray a character that most people even know who that person is. He's from the Clone Wars. He's a pretty cool Jedi, Jedi Master Quinlan Vos. I've been doing them since 2012, and I just figured, who's going to know who I am? I like him. I liked him as soon as the idea of him by Anna was given to me to portray, and I've only deepened my love for that character, but at the time, I really just didn't think anybody else had really much of any clue about him. So I was just wandering around waiting for the live show to begin. When I felt this tug on my robes, I turn around and there's this child, and kid's looking up at me and says, "Quinlan Vos, you're my favorite Jedi." I'm like, "Thanks, kid." Now I have trading cards, and I'm used to the idea of somebody wanting my autograph as Quinlan Vos. But what really strikes me about that memory is just how beyond happy that kid was to meet this character now, essentially off of the pages of a comic book, but living and standing and breathing right before them, and doing my best as a would-be actor to portray the character accurately as best I could tell from what I had read in the comics. But yeah, I'll never forget the look on that kid's face or the emotion in his voice meeting me. I really knew that I had made his day.